Hi guys, welcome to the channel. It's Ollie again with another video. If you've liked and what I've delivered so far in the content, please subscribe, like, share. It really does help. Please comment as well because I like the feedback, and also if you've got any questions, I'm always happy to help. Today I'm going to talk just about creating a good habit. So we often talk about bad habits, like don't do that, it's good, create a bad habit, don't do that. But today I want to talk about doing something to create a good habit, because not a lot of fighters are doing this, and that's from beginner level up to elite fighters. And that's why I'm so hot on it at foundation level, because it's once you know it, you'll take it along the way with you. Some of the elite fighters, they're set in their ways and they can't then come back to then drill something to take to the, and that's what I find sometimes the difference between the good fighters and the great fighters. The great fighters can, one, go through adversity during a fight and still come out on top, and two, a great fighter can put their ego aside and they can listen to instructions and take on board what a coach is saying, and then come back. And remember, it's not what a coach says, but it's how you act upon what that coach says. So if a coach says something to you, and we'll just say for simple terms, you keep getting caught with your backhand over the top, and your left hand is always here. So a coach can say that to you over and over and over again, but until you actively do something about that, until you drill it, until you make it become a good habit, nothing's going to change. So we can give you cues, we can give you reminders, but it's down to you as a fighter to actually act upon it and make it happen. Change that. So if I'm here all the time getting caught with that right hand, I know I've got to do a couple of things. When I'm in a bad range, first of all, so if I'm at a longer range, maybe I can keep my hand here a little bit, and then first of all, as I come in, I need to be here, so that boom, I can catch that, I can step away with it, But I've got to drill that. It's got to become a habit from me, Not the coach keep telling you, okay? So let's put that aside. This drill, and I call it a drill because I want you to keep drilling it so it becomes a good habit, You have to keep doing things, and you have to keep reminding yourself of why you're doing it to make it stick, Okay, it's not just going to happen once. So what I see a lot of from beginner to elite level in boxing is, so like, especially say you're in pads work with a coach, the coach is showing, right, jab, 1, 2, 1, 2, hook, 1, 2, hook, right. You can see, my feet haven't really moved, obviously, unless the coach moves. I don't see fighters moving their feet, and also the head stayed there. And then what they'll do, they'll come onto the bag and they go, head hasn't really moved, feet haven't moved much until I finish punching. Now they'll take that into the shadow boxing as well. The shadow boxing, they'll be boom, 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 boom. They might move their feet off a little bit and then they'll come back, boom, 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 boom. What we need to try and do is create a good habit. So on the bags, on the shadow boxing, what I would like you to do, 2 rounds on each one, every training session, So 2 on the shadow, 2 on the bag, and then you'll take it into your pad work anyway. If you do pad work, you'll start to do it naturally, But what I need to be doing in front of the bag, is I need to be moving my head, moving my feet, my left and right, my back, I need to be always moving that head, changing the look of, so I'm not keeping the same hand positioning all the time, As you can see here, I roll here, I'm here, there, I've still got my body, protecting my body. I'm also opening the glove, protecting my temple. I might roll out, there, change it up, keeping my control in my distance. Then here, sliding my head round, rolling. I might roll in on them now, so I'm close. Change, I go left, I go right, go back, I'm back here. I might relax the guard a little bit, have the hands a bit lower, come in, high guard comes up, changing it, my feint again, step off, feint, step, good, coming back in, roll in on them, there, working close now, Yeah, head's moving from side to side, changing that position. Yeah, rolling out, hand comes back up high. I'm creating good habits. But the most important thing I'm doing is you can see that I haven't punched much there at all. Haven't punched at all. But I'm not staying in front of my opponents here. I'm moving here, I'm moving here. I'm rolling out, I'm slipping, I'm rolling. I'm coming in on them, going out on them. Slipping again. Rolling. My feet and my head are always moving, yeah? Your head's obviously an extension of the body, so if my feet are moving, technically my head's moving, yeah? Doesn't have to be like, I don't have to slip and roll and step at the same time. I can do that. I could roll and step, I can slip and step, yeah? But I can also just step from left to right, and technically my head's moving and I'm creating a new angle of attack for my work as well. So that's one thing I really get my fighters to concentrate on, is making sure they're doing the right things when they're not punching and they're not defending, yeah? When you're at 50-50 with a fighter here, yeah, being active with my feints, with my head movement, yeah, trying to find angles on them. Don't just stay in front of your opponent, guys, yeah? That's where you get hurt and you're easy to read there, okay? It's just a simple drill, but again, it'll create good habits, okay? You need to actively do it. You need to film it so that you can see where was your hand positioning when you got into this area, what was you doing when you got to this position, what was you doing when you were there. So remember, you're always trying to get better increments. It's marginal gains, especially as you get better, it's marginal gains. But that comes from you, yeah? It doesn't come from the coach, it comes from you. You have to actively study your work, you have to actively drill, yeah? And that's not just you're drilling with your coach, you have to be doing it on your own. And that's the important thing, that's how you get better. Because you just keep drilling it, and then you understand it, and you know why you're doing it. And then you put it into practice, and then you see what worked, what didn't, you analyse that, and how could I do better, then you take that away, and that's how you get better. That's how you get better at fighting, and better at boxing, and better at anything really. So, I know I've rambled on a little bit, but I'm passionate about that particularly because I see so many fighters just staying in front of their opponent and just being static targets. And again, it's a recipe for disaster. You're going to get hurt, you're going to get hit easy, and you're also you're going to be easy to read, so you're going to not be able to set up your shots as well. You're not going to be able to land as much on your opponent as you want to. Everything will feel forced. So you do really need to get yourself into that rhythm, into your rhythm, by using that movement, yeah? And that's movement with the feet, with the head, with the hands, the feinting, the little subtle movements. It's so important in boxing, okay? I hope you've enjoyed it. I know I rambled on a little bit, but if you have enjoyed it or you want to know a little bit more, please comment, please like, share, and subscribe. It'd be amazing, guys. And I do appreciate each and every one of you. Okay, stay tuned, and I'll be up with more soon.